From our partners at the Oklahoman, here are tomorrow's headlines tonight.
It could cost Oklahomans more to get married. A bill to raise state marriage license fees $75 has made it through an appropriations committee. The fee will be slightly less if you take a premarital counseling course. A kink in the case of a murdered convenience store owner. A witness didn't show up today in the preliminary hearing for 16-year-old Kaylin Nelson. She allegedly confessed to Charles Colbert about the murder, but he disappeared after authorities revealed he had outstanding robbery charges.
For more on these stories, pick up a copy of tomorrow's Oklahoman. Watch News 9 and go to our website, newsok.com. You're watching News 9 at 10.
Now take a look at this video. The men who brought it to us say it's a kind of tornado that no one has ever seen before.
We took it over to the National Weather Service to get their opinion about the strange object caught on camera. Ben McClintock joins us now with more. Ben.
Well, Kelly and Amy, a security company was actually installing a video surveillance system in this yard on May 8th. Now, I'm standing next to what remains of the house and the garage. Both of them were completely leveled by the tornado, but inside a crushed computer case inside of that garage, they were able to pull out some very interesting images of the storm. This is all that remains of the three-story house, garage, and barn. And this is what two men believe caused that destruction.
It was not part of the clouds. It was like a sphere that just dropped out of the clouds, and a white, perfectly round ball, something like I've never seen before.
We took these same images to the National Weather Service in Norman, hoping they would shed some light on this mystery.
But the description of it being rotating and descending, I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Smith and his colleagues said it's possible this sphere is actually just a drop of water on the camera lens, or another weather phenomenon called a microburst. But Wood says neither of these theories add up. He says one of his employees actually saw the object come out of the sky.
Where those trees are uprooted right there, that's where it was. It was inside the property, in his lot.
From the description, it almost sounds like it was a developing tornado or the tornado itself. But the perspective and the three-dimensional look of it is kind of unusual. I haven't seen that before.
Now, of course, the definitive answer is that Smith really doesn't know what that camera recorded, but he says that it definitely got his attention this afternoon. Amy?
All right, Ben. And Woods says he is glad he wasn't there to witness the object himself, because the only remaining work he had to do on that project was on the second floor of the house when the tornado came through and tore it apart.
It's a strange-looking shot there, Gary.
It's pretty strange. Pretty strange.
All sorts of strange things going on.
Yep, kind of like Rick. I don't have the slightest idea what it is. Who knows?
Yeah.
It sure blew the house away for sure. It was a beautiful house before the tornado came. Let's take a look back on that same day. Actually, there's May 9th. Actually, May 9th, and you're looking at the tornado as it was moving in. As actually the southeast corner of Wiley Post Airport at that particular point. That's right at that particular location. And it was moving various directions. We plotted its movement tonight. It moved north, it moved southeast, it moved east, it moved all kinds of directions, the actual tornado itself. But what you're looking at here on our MOAR is a new radar system we have under what we call beta development. It'll be a while before it's totally finished, but that's the actual tornado itself, not just the old hook echo. This is the tornado. The hook echo gives you an indication where the mesocyclone is. This was showing that was a debris cloud with the tornado. Nice stuff. You're going to enjoy it, and it'll do some great good. Talk about more local, more meaningful. This is, because this thing is really, really local. All right, let's check, see, this pattern, high pressure here, upper levels of the atmosphere, low pressure to the east, keeps that part of the country cool and wet. This keeps our part of the country, at least the western half, kind of warm and dry, and we're in between. For the next few days, it doesn't appear we're going to get any significant rainfall. There's a chance tomorrow, but it's pretty slim for tomorrow evening. 57 and 79 with the harvest underway. I don't think too many folks want the rain. Presently, we're in the 60s and 70s. Fair skies. It's beautiful Oklahoma weather around the state. 60s, 70s. We had a few 80s today. It'll be a bit of a warm-up tomorrow relative to what we had today. Around the region, everything's just about the same. It's the same air mass. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Tomorrow, more sunshine. We'll see the 80s pop up, but not extremely hot for this time of year. You know, sometimes it becomes quite hot. Lows tonight will be in the 50s, it looks like. 55 Ponca City, 56 Ardmore, 55 at Durant. So nice, just kind of crisp, cool temperatures for a little while early in the morning. Then the sun comes up, and we'll start to warm up rather quickly, and we'll see some 80s around the state, and we'll start to dry out. You know, when they're harvesting wheat, it's best to have low humidity, and then take a while for that to work its way down tomorrow. 88 in Altus, 86 in Tulsa, 85 in Salisaw, and 85 down at Durant. And let's see, we'll check out 7 a.m. in the morning, 55, and noon tomorrow, 80, 5 p.m. tomorrow, 86, wind southwest 5 to 15. Let's check, see if that weather pattern is going to bring us anything. And it's going to bring us some possibly coming up over the weekend. Now, late tomorrow and tomorrow night, Wednesday evening, there's a slight chance, 20% or less, actually. High of about 86. Thursday looks dry. Friday looks dry up to 92. Then Saturday and Sunday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms as that upper air pattern breaks down a little bit and a stronger storm system moves in from the northwest and up over Oklahoma. Quick check of our hot shot. This comes in from Ron and Lynn White in Oklahoma City. Cute dogs.
Celebrating spring.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Now here's Kelly with his 2 cents.
Last week, Terry Nichols' attorney told the judge he needed more time to get ready for trial, a lot more time. Brian Hermanson said he would like to have another year and 7 months to prepare his case, and of course he needs more money. Oklahoma taxpayers have already paid him $2.5 million for work and expenses. Now Hermanson says the state should just drop the case because he's not getting paid promptly, and it's jeopardizing Nichols' right to a fair trial. A fair trial? What about a speedy trial? He's already been on the case more than 3 years. The judge said he should know it backwards and forwards. Nichols' lawyers in the federal trial only had 2 years. Today, a Supreme Court referee, borrowing a poker analogy, said Hermanson was trying to buy the pot, making a trial look so expensive that the state would just fold. If we're going to do it, let's get on with it. Defendants have the right to a speedy trial. Don't the people who are paying for it have the same right? I'm Kelly Ogle, and that's my 2 cents.
And you can give Kelly your 2 cents by email at newsok.com and click on My 2 Cents, or send them a letter at 7401 North Kelly 73111. Stay with us. Dean is up next with sports.